Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Jesus and Lattes. And today we are going to do the Golden Milk Tea Latte. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. Alright, so for the Golden Milk Latte, I know I said milk tea latte earlier. It's not a tea, but technically it could be, but it is not. So these are the ingredients that you will need. If you have fresh ginger or turmeric, you will have to do this stovetop. So I am using ground cinnamon, ground turmeric, ground ginger, some black pepper, and honey to taste, and your preference of milk. Okay, so 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1/2 a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. So at this point, you're gonna try to make a paste pretty similar to when you're doing your matcha. You're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of hot water. So at this point, it's all about mixing. Just to make sure that all the powders incorporate into the water or kind of like dissolve. Even though all these powders never really dissolve completely, you always have some dusty, left over at the end of each cup. So I do recommend, if you have those mini electric ones, frothers, or the battery operated ones, manual ones, just use that one to get a faster result. Mine broke, so that's why I'm using this manual one. So yeah, just keep mixing. Once you're done mixing, or while you're still mixing, you can go ahead and start frothing and heating up your milk. So at this point is a good time to start adding your sweetener, whichever sweetener you are going to use. Alright, so the milk is ready, but notice that I still had some little lumps that were not completely dissolved, so I gave it an extra mix, and now I'm ready to pour in the milk. Quick tip: when you are drinking these type of drinks that consist of different powders, I recommend 2 things. You either keep mixing it while you're drinking it, or you let all the powders sit at the very end of the cup, and do not take the very last sip. Just leave it there. So there you go, your golden milk. Today's verse is 1 Peter 2:2. Like newborn babies, crave pure spiritual milk, so that by it you may grow up in your salvation. An important part of this verse too, it's obviously verse 1, where Peter is suggesting to get rid of malice, deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and slander of every kind. So notice that it first asks for us to get rid of certain things, and then it's suggesting in verse 2 to desire, just as a newborn desires milk, we should desire spiritual milk. This is like one of those actual cleansings in which you need to flush out all of the bad toxins and stuff, and then start feeding yourself with healthy food. And so we all know that in most cases, if not all cases, mother's milk is best for newborn babies. And so that becomes their number one source of healthy growth until obviously they mature and grow out of milk. Therefore, I do believe that as the babies need and desire and crave their mother's milk, we should desire and crave spiritual milk from our Father who is in heaven, who from him comes all things. That's how we start a close relationship with God and a healthy spiritual growth. So I invite you to get rid of anything that is interfering for you to have a healthy growth towards salvation. Get rid of all those bad toxins, even toxic people that do not help you. And come to desire that pure spiritual milk that will lead you and guide you and help you grow healthy towards your salvation. And let me tell you, there's nobody perfect here. We're all in the same boat. Though I do suggest you get started somewhere, and that is by getting rid of certain things. Have the desire, and God will do the rest. God bless.